Hi, I'm Andrea, and this video is to explain a very basic, very fundamental pronunciation rule for English when we're asking questions. So intonation, when we talk about pronunciation, is either the rise or fall of your voice when you're speaking. So again, intonation is the sound of your voice that either goes up or goes down. As I'm sure you already know, there are two kinds of questions in English. One is yes, no, and the other is an open question, one that asks for information. So when we ask a yes, no question in English, we always ask the question with an rising intonation. So for example, I have a friend Neshe, and you could ask me, does your friend Neshe live in New York City? Does your friend Neshe live in New York City? And the answer is yes, Neshe does live in New York City. But because it's a yes-no question, the intonation of the question goes up at the end. Again, does Neshe live in New York City? Yes, she does. Now, when we're asking a question that's open-ended, an information question, those are the who, what, when, where, why, how many, how often, you know what I mean. Those questions, when we ask them, the intonation at the end of the question always goes down. So for example, if we're still using Neshe, we could say, why does Neshe live in New York City? You can very clearly hear my voice go down at the end, right? Why does Neshe live in New York City? And the answer is because she's a New Yorker. So we have two questions with two kinds of intonation. Yes, no questions with the intonation that goes up. Does Neshe live in New York City? And an open-ended question where the intonation goes down. Why does Neshe live in New York City? That rule is steadfast. It never changes. And it's also true for question tags. So for example, if you ask me, your friend Neshe lives in New York City, doesn't she? Again, the intonation goes up at the end because really it's a yes or no question. So thanks for watching, and check back for more videos and free lessons on English Everywhere.